to the Hotel Volai, your home away from home here on Neon. Our beds are comfortable and affordable, and with a crime rating of only 16%, your safety is almost guaranteed. So go out, have your fun, live your best life. We'll be here when you're ready. The Hotel Volai. Sleep with us.
What?
Welcome, officer, to the Hotel Volai.
I was just waiting to make one person said, do I have to be subjected to
If the gangs can keep from killing each other.
I would have loved to hang around here as a kid.
Don't even
Now I
bother with
realize how dangerous that could be.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today and future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk. Want to challenge your instincts at home?
Those two. Just don't even bother with...
Hey there. Welcome to Newell's.
Good. We have everything you...
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Rosa Newell is my wife. We own this place together. Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. You don't have to pretend you haven't been to his poor excuse for a store off of Bayou Plaza. Oh, I don't have a problem with his place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe. By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money, I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection. A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city. I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazambas processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say. I'm a businessman. You helped me with this, and I have no problem compensating you for your time. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered. Tell everyone you know about our store.
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by while you were out.
Oh, yeah?
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
Stay safe, buddy.
The Astral Lounge got you down. You're in the right place, baby. Everyone knows this is Neon's premiere.
You didn't hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries... back.
It's been a pretty good year overall.
I have some
Outperformed our
sleep crates for
projections
rent.
for the third
It's
straight
tight,
quarter.
but it's home. If you're struggling, sleep crates are the budget accommodation choice of Neon.
I'm just happy
It's
to
tight,
reflect the
it's got a smell that's an acquired taste. If you're in the market for a sleep crate, they sadly sell themselves because they're very, very cheap. That they do. It's the families that really get me. And when those families can no longer even afford a sleep crate, well, that's just my favorite part of the job. That they do. And when those you have the proper authorization code, and I'll let you into any place you like. I might even throw in a thank you. You look like the type that might appreciate it. I got it. And authentication is all green. Look for C153. Before you go, I'm going out on a limb here and assuming your account's more flush than my usual clientele. I've got some evicted crates set up to go to the dump. Might be full of weak old Kazambas, or it could have the original Miguel Rafael Bailamos. Only one way to find out. You're welcome. That's what you say back, right?
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space.
To get to where you are, here in Neon, you live in the red.
Gila City's hostile wildlife is outside the walls.
You said
But Neon's hostile wildlife is certainly within them.
So here we are.
Welcome to the Emporium.
Suddenly inherited a fortune?
Are you sure you're in the right place?
Price range.
You certainly don't look like one of our usual clientele.
She has expensive tastes. There's expensive.
I cater to the high-end client. Affluent, intelligent, and successful. In Neon, that would be what we call the upper 10%.
Find something. I'll help you out, okay?
I take it from your tone I've made an error in judgment. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance. In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods. The Seoka Syndicate, of course. I'm surprised you haven't run into any of them. They're a group of organized criminals who use threats and violence to push their own agenda. And honest people like me tend to suffer the consequences. They're based out of Neon, but no one is certain who runs the syndicate. Could be anyone. Ah, yes, the authorities. Neon security. Corrupt, bumbling idiots who couldn't solve a crime if it occurred right in front of their faces.
Ha! Are you kidding? Surely you're kidding. Just to be clear, the authorities here don't work like they do elsewhere. They're not here to fix anything that was broken by them to benefit them.
Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Was there anything else I could help you with? Oh, I carry all sorts of unique items from across the settled systems. Luxury products for the discerning buyer. I'm not one to boast, but my shop won me my position as Administrator Bayou's personal decorator. His penthouse is my pièce de résistance. Before I forget, I also pay top credits to travelers that bring me unique baubles and trinkets, so keep your eyes open as you explore the space ways. Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. You have no idea. Thank you for accepting my offer. Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. Probably not. Seoka tend to hang out in small groups. Good for them, but for us. Anyway, that's really all I know. Head back here when you've taken care of the situation. Good luck. Come back soon. You never know what we'll have for sale.
Something for you?
Catherine Luzian keeps demanding you look into her husband's murder. Right. Hysterical old broad.
Yeah, I know this place stinks.
Things have gotten pretty bad in Ebbside lately.
That's nothing new. Places are gone.
Maybe we should set up more posts in the area.
Why not? They want to tear themselves to shreds.
I know your type. The freewheeling space age.
Set. But Administrator Bay, you came by.
Duels Goods has a full line of equipment and accessories.
Are you working toward that next technology?
Stay focused if you can. Stick to your business. Getting drawn into diversions here is more dangerous than you'd expect. Tayo knows how to make stellar ships. Pun intended.
Dreaming of this. Just enjoy
I just can't decide.
Feel so much safer with one of those drone security robots.
Yeah, and the kids are going to love it.
That salesperson was really nervous.
Got my eye on you.
I hope he got all our details right.
We'll find out soon enough. And I'm sure you made his day with the sale. Now let's stop by Tranquility.
My knee's been killing me.
Dr. Manning over at Reliant tells me I'm fine.
This is fine?
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you?
I can feel the life and happiness draining from my body already.
Great. A full spacesuit. Corporate environments aren't that toxic. Have a seat. The sooner you sit down, the sooner we can get this over with.
Okay,
Don't tell me you're intimidated by a little office chair.
Shoulders, chin up. Okay, that's
Just
better.
waiting on you.
Now, go on, knock 'em dead. But not literally.
The sooner you sit down, the sooner we can get this over with. All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently our algorithm felt you were a decent match. So let's get this started. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries? An excellent question, especially since when asked how familiar you were with Ryujin, you answered, not at all. I'm sure you just did your homework before the appointment, right? But let's move on. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this? A bold answer, and hopefully one with truth behind it. How motivated are you to succeed? All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in? I'd say that's reasonable and not outside the realm of possibility. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
Don't cause any trouble.
I hate being stuck in the office.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
I better do this right. I don't want you breathing down my neck about it.
Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Oh my,
You'll have to excuse me.
man
With all the
hasn't
rules
fixed
my
up in a
husband's been making, I should be taking better care of my
It's
difficult to get who he's angry at for paying off Neon security. Thank you for stopping by. Now, Jane.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query.
To join list.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo. You're lost. I have a job to do.
Each of our unique starship models is expertly crafted by the settled system's best engineers and designers for R&D experience like you no other. And you deserve to spend like this.
Move along.
We are the Emporium.
I just think I need to go all in. I don't want to waste my time struggling to...
Show no mercy. Leave no quarter.
Be doing this than getting mixed up in gangs.
magic happens. And by magic, I mean creating aurora out of fish guts, I guess.
I've got the slogan for our new ship class. It's you what I hear that one about the orphan and the platypus? That makes sense.
Folks in Neon have a rough time. The need to balance a potentially healthy trade with the interests of those who want to cross a line for incredible profit. Difficult to say the least. I have something for you. Take this. Enjoy. Yes, it's for you. I kept the cooler stuff. Anyway, I figured you might have a use for it. My pleasure. If I see anything on our next expedition to a planet, then I'll hang on to it for you. Chaos. That's Neon in a nutshell. Sometimes delightful, sometimes bewildering, sometimes stressful. Talk to me. Go ahead and ask. I'll do my best to answer you. How much time do you have? Just kidding. Let's see. Where to start? Well, I've been in Constellation for a long time. Aja and Sarah convinced me to join before the Colony War. Lost my husband during that damn war. Lost some other friends too. Anyway, I've been exploring planets with Constellation ever since then. Helps keep me busy. So, anything else on your mind? Always a pleasure. Well, okay then.
Can I help you? You lost, kiddo? Sure. I just don't get too many quality customers here. Most folks head over to Newell's or the Emporium if they've got the creds. I'd say less than half my customers are legit. The others are just kids up to no good. Yeah, well, make it quick. I ain't a fan of loitering. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back. These days, if you ain't a regular, you're usually trouble. Course, something happened. Ain't that always the case? Let's just say, those hopes died a long time ago, and there ain't no reviving them. We'll see about that. Solomon thought a small convenience store with cheaper prices would make a killing. Of course, the only killing made was when he got himself shot in a robbery. Now it's just me running this place, so you can see why I'm not a huge fan of strangers in my shop. Never heard of them. Now, are you gonna buy something or just annoy me all day? How am I supposed to know where he is? You don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing to talk about. I've already made myself clear. That's what I'm hoping. You're probably right. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. You just won't give up, will you? Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time? He's a customer. You're not here to interrogate me, so let's get back on track. Well, if any place should be terrorized, it may as well be the Emporium. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4, somewhere near there. I gotta ask, what are you gonna do with him? That's one way to punish him. You'll just bore him to death. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business to get back to. If you aren't gonna buy anything, you better run along. Come again.
provides a substantial amount of Neon's energy. Shotgun! Lots of factories are located in areas far from people for a reason.
Initiating combat.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
Hey, how are you?